What's up, everybody? Got a special edition of the live here. So Megan is with me. Say hello to everybody.
Hey.
Megan, we are leaving Hartwell, Georgia, where we were coming back from a client, and I thought we'd go live right now because each week I want to do something where we have Megan or one of her team members really go over what we're seeing in the marketplace right now, and really talk about what's working best, what is getting the best return for our clients. Because if you haven't met myself, I'm the owner of Lynchpin Sales Interactive, and Megan is director of the performance marketing team, and the team that really makes implements everything and makes it go live and work and all of that. Really the technical analytical side of the business. So they are constantly outside of me in the trenches, looking at the numbers, looking at the analytics. And while we had a minute here in the car going back to the office before we got some more meetings, I wanted to take this time to talk about some of the things that we're seeing, because we've really got three different divisions of the business, at least right now. And one being the local side, so local businesses that are trying to get more foot traffic. They're just trying to grow their brand online. They're trying to generate as much ROI as they can so that they can grow and continue to grow their business. Maybe they're just starting out, or maybe they've been established and they're now ready to take that next level and up their revenue each and every month. So we help them do that online. Now, before I get into the next one, just in case, you'll see the link above, Lynchpin Review. If you are doing marketing, or you think about doing marketing, you're not sure, we do completely free audits. I promise you will be the best 15 to 30 minute conversation, and you will get the most value out of it. We just love helping out businesses. So click on the link, go schedule it. Like I said, no strings attached. We just want to help out, look at what you're doing and see if you can do it better, or we can help you at least get pointed in the right direction. But anyway, the second phase is e-commerce, the e-commerce side. So people that are generating sales online. So maybe it's an apparel company, maybe it's a promotional company, whatever it is, you are trying to start a store online, and you need help converting traffic into actual customers and then increasing that revenue month after month after month. And we help those businesses do that. And then the third phase of the business is enterprise. So we work with larger companies that have inside sales teams, outside sales teams, maybe a marketing manager, so on and so forth. We really help them identify what their cost per leads are, really understand the analytics behind it, so they know exactly what they're paying to acquire a new customer and where their bottlenecks are in their business. So what I wanted to talk to today and really have them focus on mainly is the local and the e-commerce side of stuff, what we're seeing generating the best results, so hopefully it provides you value. So I'm going to hand it over to her, if you want to, Megan, on her first live, so welcome her. And if you want to share some of the stuff that we're seeing on Facebook that's generating the greatest ROI, and then also some stuff we've done with some of the e-commerce brands that have really made a big difference.
Yeah. So hi everyone. As Brayden said, I'm Megan, and I manage the team that is really in all of our different campaigns every day, managing the ads, optimizing, looking at data and analytics to make sure we're getting the best performance, which is why we're called the performance marketing team. As Brayden said, we're going to talk a little bit about our kind of local lead gen, what we're seeing happen there, and e-commerce. So on the local lead gen level, we constantly say to really, test everything that Facebook has to offer. So we're talking, make sure you're testing all the different objectives from, they have lead ads, utilizing Messenger and testing Messenger campaigns, conversion campaigns, that sort of thing. All of those, perform well and have different levels of success. But right now, currently, we're seeing a lot of success with lead ads on Facebook. Some of that, I think it makes it really easy for the customer to submit their information. Facebook favors it because it keeps people within the Facebook platform, and with the right follow-up system kind of involved, those are turning into really good quality leads for our clients. Anything else on?
No, I think, the biggest thing, if you're looking for a way or how to build out a lead ad, go to our YouTube channel. I believe we've got a couple videos on how to build out a lead ad. It may be tailored toward the restaurant industry, but it will show you exactly how to go in, set it up, and start running that even with an email sequence as a follow-up. So go to our YouTube channel, and there's free videos on how to do all of that. Really valuable stuff. Also, if you're doing your own marketing, let us take a look and see what you're doing. Go to linchpinreview.com if you want to know if what you are spending your money on or thinking about spending your money on, and you just want to get some good information on the best strategy. Go there and schedule time. We'd love to talk with you. You talk with me, or probably Megan herself or one of her team members, but that's it.
Yeah, and lead ads are a really good way too if you're just getting started. They're really, easy to implement and set up. Like I said, the whole process stays within Facebook, so you don't have to, think about creating landing pages and all of that. So, and currently seeing those perform really well. In the e-com space, so we talk a lot about ads and the right copy and who you're targeting, and those things are all very, very important. But what we find that a lot of people kind of forget about is where they're sending people, right? And your product pages. If you are selling a product, at the very minimum, you need to have product imagery, a product description, and all your pricing information. So that stuff is great to have. You have to have it, but if you really want to start amplifying your sales and getting a higher return, focus on how you can enhance those product pages. So when we talk about that, we talk about video a lot in your ads, but also think about video on your product pages, talking a little bit about who you are as a brand, because a lot of times when people are coming from an ad, they're not going to your home page or the About Us section. They're going straight to your product page, and you want to make sure when they get to that destination, you're able to build some trust with them. Customers are weary about what they're buying online these days, so by utilizing video to talk about who you are as a brand, showing kind of how-to information, show your process behind creating the product or the service that you're trying to sell. By doing this, we recently had a client where conversion rates were at about 0.5%, and we implemented some of these product changes by adding some video, step by step of how the product was made, and in a month's time was able to increase that to 2.5%. So when you think about that and the amount of revenue that you're able to grow with increasing your conversion rate, there's really a lot there. So sorry, the sun is like really bright. So that's the piece that I would focus on the e-commerce side. Obviously the ads and targeting and all of that is super important, but don't forget about your product page, and just don't think that it's simply enough just to have a product image and a description there if you really want to convert at a maximum level.
And that's it. That's the value. I guarantee you this is going to get a lot more longer views because it has Megan in it, for sure. But hopefully this was valuable. We're going to try every Wednesday to do what's working on the local, what we're seeing kind of behind the scenes, so you have an idea of what to do. If you have any questions, comment below what those may be. We'll shoot out a video on it. And try to answer those or respond back to you. Put your website in there if you want us to go on and look just from a high level, especially if it's an e-commerce. We'll be glad to take a look. Completely complimentary and free, or just go to linchpinreview.com, schedule a time for us to do a review with you. And I don't know what happened to my voice there, but beauties of going live, I guess. But schedule a time, and we would love to get on and do a screen share with you and just see if we can help you out and point you in the right direction. So we're going to leave it at that. Look forward to hopefully seeing you soon, and hope to visit you soon again in my 2010 paid off Camry with 164,000 miles on it. So hope all is good. All the best. Talk soon.
Bye, everyone.